Good morning. Good afternoon, actually. It's not morning, is it? It's 12:15. Let's see who's going to join us today at 12:15. Doobie doobie doo, doobie 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 doo, doobie 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 doo. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Sandy. How are you, my lovely? I hope you're well. Morning, Sheila. How's your other half doing, my lovely? I hope he's a little bit better. Been sending you healing, my sweets. Hey, Laura, how are you? I'm saying good morning. It's actually good afternoon. It's 12:14. Just got off work. Oh, bless you, Sunday. Home and feet up. Grab a cuppa. Home and feet up. Have you just... We're at a night shift. You were on Sunday or morning or early morning. I'm going to look for something and I can't find it. Afternoon, Shirley, my lovely. Wow, 7:15 this morning. It's a decent shift though, Sunday. Well, I hope you managed to get some rest. He's still in intensive care. Oh, bless Sheila. I'm sending you loads of love, my sweets, and much love to you, my lovely lady. It's 6:15 here in Texas. Wow. So at 6:50, I'm going to have to note these times down. So it's 6:15 in Texas, Laura. So I'm going to write that down. AM, and that's Texas. And UK is 12:15. So only so I can try and work out what times we need to be going live when everybody can join. Hey, Sophie, my lovely. Are you off up to hospital today, Sheila? Are you allowed in to see him, or is it still COVID rules over there? Hey, Barbara, my lovely lady, how are you? I know you've not been 100% either, my sweets. 7:15 Ohio, and that's AM. Thank you, Sandy, my lovely. So if we can get times right, I can try and go live when it's going to be a good time for everybody. I'm a night owl, so I normally watch your lives when I'm about to go to bed. Oh, bless you, Laura. Oi, Nanny Lynn. Do you know, last night, that works for me when I get this works. Oh, brilliant, Sam. That's good. Brad, it's 4:16 in the morning. Wow. 4:16 in, I'm going to put California. And then I'll put Orange County. Wow. Morning, Della. Afternoon. Going to see him in 10 minutes. Give my love, Sheila. And if you need to message me, my lovely lady. And I'm sending you all love and healing in the world. So, Nanny Lynn, last night, I'm telling you now, I am like a sponge at the minute. This bloody menopause is doing my head in. All the symptoms that I'm getting is all down to menopause. It's 2:17 p.m. and that's South Africa. Thank you, my sweet lady. Morning, afternoon, Michelle. I'm saying morning to everybody. It's all down to menopause. So I phoned the doctors today because I'm literally like a sponge. I've just got out of the shower, and in about 15 minutes, I'll need to get in the shower again. Sleeping wise, I think it's all down to the nice, lovely menopause that we suffer with. So I phoned the doctors up this morning. I'm not sure whether to go on HRT. I don't know how your guys feel about HRT. But I remember back in like 90s, let's say probably early 90s, HRT, a lot of women that had HRT, breast cancer was sort of like, I wouldn't say linked into it, but there was a high percentage of women who went on HRT that did suffer with breast cancer. So it's really been a worry to me. My mum didn't have breast cancer, but she did have benign lumps removed. But when they'd removed the benign lumps, they found cancerous cells. So they had them. So she had them removed. So technically, she didn't have breast cancer, but I'm still sort of like shit scared on whether to go down this HRT route. So I phoned the doctors up this morning. I could not take HRT. No, there's some women that can't though, isn't there, Sheila? So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to go to doctors because I can't live like this. Literally can't live like this. I'm like a puddle. Wherever I go, I'm like on a puddle. My sister and died of breast cancer. This is what I'm scared of, Nanny Lane. How many years ago was that, Nanny Lane? Because this is what I need to look at. I need to look at the years when it was really linked. I mean, now I can't do the patches. But I can do the cream, and I don't know whether to take the tablets or not. So I'm like that. So I've made an appointment, but they can't get me in 8th. So we shall see what happens then. So let's get on to what's happening today. So at 1:30, I've changed the time. I think it's about 15 years ago, darling. So, excuse me. So that's when we're going back into Nanny Lynn to about early 90s, 80s. So, yeah. My eldest daughter's menopausal and she can't take. How do they know if you can't take it? How do they know if you can't take HRT? I'm so sorry, Nanny Lynn, for your sister, my sweet lady. But again, like you said, going back, we don't know are them tablets, but I know that they sort of did link into a lot of people that were taking HRT, and it's awful to think that you've got to take something that could potentially cause something so serious. Hopefully, I hope so, Laura, because like I say, I'm like a sitting sponge and puddle at the minute. So not only with my sheep's fanny's eyes, I've got I'm like a puddle in a sweat bag. What is HRT? I don't know what HRT stands for. I just know that it's to do with menopause, Sandy. So when we start as menopause, we can go on this HRT. Let me Google HRT. Because, like I said, I hadn't a clue what HRT stands for. I just know that it's a tablet. HRT. It just says, it didn't tell me anything. Hormone replacement therapy. There we go. Nanny Lynn's put it in, and so's Michelle. So it's a hormone replacement therapy. I actually did know that, but I couldn't remember it. So that's how my brain goes. But yeah, HRT, hormone replacement therapy. Thank you, ladies, because I couldn't remember. So is it estrogen and estrogen? Whichever one we're lacking, it sort of like puts it back into his system, into his body. So it's supposed to help with the sweats. It's supposed to help with the mood swings. It's supposed to help with everything associated with menopause. So, or as I call it, menopause. When I phoned doctor up this morning, he's only a young lad. I think he's in his 20s. But I can recognise his voice. A bit like birth control. Yes, Andy, probably a little bit like birth control, my lovely. And I phoned up and I said, listen, I says, I need to get in to see a doctor. I says, I'm like a sweat bag. I says, and it's all, I says, and it's all to do with menopause. And then I went, sorry, menopause. And I says to him, he says, oh, hang on a minute. I'll see when I can get you in. And I says, you do know that it's all men's fault, don't you? I says, you men get away with everything. I says, so next time your girlfriend starts bitching at you, I went, you've got to give some leeway. I says, because you cause us enough problems. Birth, you can't give birth. We have to do the birthing. I said, you cause us menopause. And yeah, and it looked like he's kind of a nice young lad. So he just started laughing at me, and he said, I've got you in for 8th. So yeah. It was quite good. So I'm happy I'm in. So today, 1:30, I think I've set it for. I'm going to be back on members, and we're going to continue with the Angels book. I'm starting with it too. Oh, Michelle, it is horrible. I mean, I think I started pre-menopause or early menopause. I think I was about 43. 42, 43, I started with migraines, and they were so bad migraines. And then obviously, other things take place, and then Neil says, I'm on the peri-peri. I say it is his fault. Blame Neil. He's a man. But yeah, I mean, it is. It's I'm oh my god, I'm 37. I don't want that shit. Sunday, do you know, you could be one of the lucky ones, because there is some ladies out there that sail through menopause and don't even have a hot sweat, a flush, a headache, or anything. But yeah, it is coming. Normally they say between 45 and 55, I think it is, that your body can start going into it. But yeah, I mean, I always prayed for menopause because I hated the monthly cycle. That was one thing I wanted to be shut of. 52 in June. You've done well, Michelle. You've done well to say you hadn't started being in your 40s. But no, it's horrible. Literally is horrible. It's like now I can feel the coldness of the sweat starting to blow. I've got the fan ready, but it only covers my face. It doesn't cover the rest of your body, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just a bloody nightmare. But yeah, anybody that is starting with it, please look into every aspect. I have tried some tablets from Holland and Holland and Barrett. I tried some of their menopause tablets and their sage tablets. They worked for about 2 weeks, and then it's like, no, it's not working no more. So if I start going red, don't worry, I'm just having a flush. So yeah, so members, 1:30, I think I'm live in members. We are going to be continuing with the Angels book. This is absolutely a fantastic read, because we've got the encounters with the angels in modern world, angels in the spirit world, angels and religion, daily angels, modern angels, the angelic garden, angelic connections, and angels in the afterlife. I know it has got some good stuff. So it's all about this lady, Beltagreed Brenaway. I think that's how you pronounce the name. It's like her personal experiences and people she knows and their experiences and how they have actually seen angels. But what gets me with angels is going back to the pagan times. And this is before angels, God, Christianity, Catholic, Protestant, and all other before they come into play. It was the elementals, so we're talking the fairies, the gnomes, and we're not talking Disney. We're talking like they're not pretty fairies, and the gnomes are different and stuff like that. But you're not like talking your garden gnomes, as some people will take piss and say it is. It's a lot more in depth than that if you read into it. But what I found intriguing was the elementals. When we did the last book, which was the fairy spiritualism with fairies. They actually, when we were reading, the fae actually referred to angels. So was the angels before God? Before God come into play, were the angels already in play? And I know they referred to earth angels, which is what we are. Whether we're all an earth angel, we don't know, but earth angels do walk amongst us. So it was really, really intriguing. So now we've gone on to the angel book. The next chapter that we're on is angels in religion. So we've got a bit on Islam, Christianity, Judaism. Let's see what else we've got coming up. The angelic hierarchy. But yeah, it's and then we've got daily angels after that. So I'll be reading a good few chapters. Morning, Irene. Afternoon, Irene. Hope you're well. Irene, what time is it where you are? So yeah, so that's what we're doing on members at the moment. Tarot buggered up when we were doing tarot. What happens when we do tarot is I started asking people to put me please in, because everybody's putting me please, and some people comment it like every minute it's me please, because you all want a reading. 9:30 p.m. Thank you, Irene. because everybody wants a reading, I asked people to put me please in. Unfortunately, I was going to say most religions have angels. They do, Michelle. They do. And I find it's just so interesting at the minute for us to be focusing on. So what I'm going to have to do is, because Facebook are picking it up as a spam, it's doing my head in, because twice now I've gone live and it's kept me live on YouTube, but then it's like gone off Facebook. And I was in the middle of a reading and Facebook decided to close it down because of the spam. So what I'm going to do in future is, when I'm going to come live and do readings, there will be, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know whether to just let everybody talk in chat like we do now, and then I'll just pick a name up and put them on screen, because I would presume everybody who comes into that chat would want a reading. So instead of putting me please, just continue chatting and I'll just pull names up onto the screen. I think that's the best way I can do it, so Facebook don't get me get the chat for spam. Unfortunately, I have to once they cancel it off, I have to go against it and say, look, and put a reason why it's not classed as spam. But unfortunately, it just picks it straight up again. So yeah, it's a proper nightmare. I am more a shint, but we don't have angels, just gods. Ooh, Irene, I'm going to write that down because I'm going to look into that because I think that would be a brilliant one. Just pick a name you're drawn to, Lindsay. I think that's what I'm best doing, Nanny Lynn, and just saying I'm just going to pick names. Anybody that puts me please, I'm not going to get an hey Nikki. Anybody that puts me please, I'm gonna have to, like, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but yeah, I think I'm just going to have to put who I'm drawn to. But again, I will try to get to as many of you as I can. But I will be live. What day are we on today? It's Tuesday. Chit Chat Tuesday tonight's going to be absolutely amazing. Hey, Charles, what time is it where you are? Oh, I think you've told me. Is it 7:15 a.m. for you, Charles? I don't know, Charles, if it were you that told me. Do you know, I'm going by the free reading. Can I get a reading on current feelings of why towards me? Nikki, readings are going to be tomorrow. I don't tend to do I do relationship readings, and I can see what the card turns over for you. If you put like your question in, I can try and have a look at the card and refer it to you. 6:30 a.m. for you, Charles. Thank you, my lovely. So yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'll just go to everybody that I'm drawn to. So that's that one covered. Tonight's live, we have got Paranormal Writers, as it is called. Paul Goddard is going to be doing my live tonight for me, because just because of how I'm feeling and everything else, I don't like coming on when I'm looking like a sweaty mess. Hey, Paul, my lovely. I have just finished with a client I'm looking forward to tonight. I can't wait, Paul. I cannot wait. So this is the lovely Paul. I'll put him up on screen. This is Paul, who's going to be doing tonight's chit chat for us. And it's going to be absolutely bloody amazing. It is definitely one not to miss. So please, join us and keep in chat. Just remember, keep it all respectful. Ask your questions that need asking. Paul's got full control of the screen, so he can actually put your questions up and everything. It's worked out really well. I will be popping into chat because it's something that I am interested in it. Cheers, Michelle. I'll put it up because I think Paul's on YouTube. So Nanny Lynn says hello. So yeah. Oh, I like that. You've got Lana's picture on, haven't you, Nanny Lynn? That's absolutely stunning. Lana's artwork. Lana. Lana. Hrt Way is absolutely brilliant. Oh, you're welcome, Paul. So yes, I will be popping into chat and chatting with you as well. But at the minute, just because of how I'm feeling and how sweaty I look, I don't really want to be online that much, to be fair. Hey, Cindy, my lovely. But yeah, tarot cards will be read tomorrow. And like I say, hopefully they'll not cut us off midway. If they do, I will restart the live and go live again. So don't think for 1 minute that I've just disappeared like I did last time. We just couldn't. It just really threw me. Whereas though this time I'm half prepared for it. So when I'm doing tarots tomorrow, I will come on. So tomorrow I will be live round about, what time are we on now? 12:15. Tomorrow I'll be live round about now, 12:15-ish, for tarots. Make a note of that, Lindsay, so you don't forget. 12:15 tarots on Wednesday. So 12:15 I will be live with tarots tomorrow. So if everybody wants to join that, it'd be absolutely brilliant. So today you've got me doing angels over in our members area. John did last night. It's Monday members every week, so every Monday we go on to members. And John did. I forgot what he did last night. I didn't really watch because I was in bed. I didn't get out of bed all day yesterday. I just stayed in bed because just one of them days. If anybody remembers, let me know what John did. That's the right thing to say, innit? I know it's your picture, Nanny Lynn. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous when it arrives for you. I know you have quiz Mondays, Nanny Lynn. But you can always watch back Legends. That's what he did, Legends, last night in members, and it sounded absolutely fantastic from what I was hearing from the bedroom, and very interesting. I think the next one we're going to be looking at is to do with like prisons that have closed down, that the paranormal aspect comes into it. You can, Nanny Lynn, where the paranormal comes back into it. So where before the prisons shut, even the guards and the prisoners themselves had paranormal experiences, and then once the prisons have closed, we've got paranormal experiences. I think that's the next one we're going to look into. It was very interesting. It gave me nightmares. Oh, bless you, Michelle. So it's prisons that we're going to be. I know you're not joking. It's prisons that we're going to be looking into next. So because we can't get out at the moment, we want to try and keep it paranormal on the page, because we all know what you guys are here for. It is the paranormal. It is the afterlife. So there is different aspects to it till we can start getting back out again. So that's the path at the minute we're going to be going down. There may be odd investigation coming up. We have got the 5th, which is going to be a live investigation. It's not an event, but it sort of is an event coming up. That's on the 5th. There's 2 tickets left, I think, for that one. If anybody's interested, it is £20 a ticket, and it is at Ashbourne Town Hall, or Ashbourne Town Hall. That is oozing with history, and it's absolutely fantastic. So there is 2 tickets spare. If they don't get filled, they don't get filled. It doesn't matter. We will have a great time anyway. So it's going to be good. Then on the 12th of March, we are at Sheffield Museum to do with the fire, the ambulance, and the police. So we're going to be live investigating there. There's going to be there's only 10 of us going to that one. Unfortunately, we can't get any more tickets for that one, but there is 10 of us going. Michelle's joining us on both. So Michelle's going to be with us at Ashbourne, and Michelle's also going to be with us when we do the Sheffield I'm going to say Police Fire Brigade Museum, Emergency Services Museum. That's what it's called. Love to come on the 5th, but have an event. Oh, bless you, Nanny Lynn. Never mind. There's always going to be next time, my sweets. But I think that's what we're going to start looking at doing as well, is looking up and down country at doing some different events. When we say events, we will not be charging any more than what the place is. So Ashbourne I think Ashbourne come to, I think it was £150, I think it is, for Ashbourne, to hire Ashbourne out. So it's not an expensive night. And I think we put 20 quid a ticket in, and we did, there was a little bit extra paid up because we had to round it off to a number, but out of that we're going to be buying tea. We've got to provide, they provide the water, but we'll be providing the tea, the coffees, some biscuits, some snacks, some crispy snacks, stuff like that. We'll be providing on that night, so everybody can get on. If you do want any sandwiches or anything, because that one is 7 o'clock while midnight, so anybody that's joining us then, do bring some sandwiches if you're going to get hungry or peckish, because like I said, there will be just some biscuits and stuff to nibble on through the night. If you're not bothered about tea and coffee, please make sure you do bring some pop. There is water, obviously, but yeah. For the fire engine, for the fire museum, you must come to Gloucester again. Simon keeps saying he wants me. We are coming, Nanny Lane. We're going up to, we've got 3 places that we need to definitely go to. We've got Gloucester, which is 1. I've got up near Lorna, which is 2. Soldier wants us to do Chester. So we've got Chester to do. There's Scotland that we're wanting to do. There's places down near London, Somerset and all that end. Hey Dee, hope you're well, my lovely. Yeah, I think it's menopause, Dee. I think that's what the issue is. It's the man thing again. So yeah, so it's gonna be good. I mean, the history is phenomenal for both places. I think what we're gonna do though, because we did ask last time when we went live, would everybody like history first or after? And everybody said they would prefer the history after. So I think on both occasions, what we will do the investigation on the Saturday, and do you know, Dee, I'm not. We will do. Do you know, Dee, I think then how old I were. I'm 47, and I had to think how old I were because I keep getting my age mixed up. John's 50 this year. That's the only reason I know I'm 47, because I go to 48 when he's 50, because there's that 2 year between us. So yeah, so we will be doing the history on the Sunday. So hopefully we'll have got some really good screenshots, photos that we can bring up onto the screen and talk about. You're right, Doug. And talk about everything that we've got going off and stuff. So I'm hitting 17 April. Dee, we're gonna have to have a celebration. We're gonna have to have a big party for you, Dee. A live party. Hey, hey, hey. So yeah, so 5th and 12th, they're the ones to keep a date for. I think it's 7 o'clock on the 5th that will go live till midnight, and I think
It's not going to be live for all. It's not going to be 7 o'clock. We're going to be live.
No, I'm saying we're going to be starting at 7, but some of them might go live that are there with us, but obviously we might not be live till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. But we will be live. We must head off now. Need to pop to my granny's. Oh, bless you, Paul. Give a kiss on stone from us, my lovely. And look forward to seeing you tonight, Paul, because it's going to be bloody amazing tonight, I'll tell you. So yeah, and then when we go to the fire station, I think it's 8 o'clock while 2 a.m. So basically what we'll do first, I think when we get there, we will go on members first and do the members walk round first. No history will be given, but we will just do a members tour round, just so they can see where everything is. We will then come live on the main. We'll stop main for a while, and then we will finish up on members, with members live to finish up on. So yeah, but all events are going to be really, really good. So yeah, so that's what we've got coming up. Time are we on? I don't even know what time. It's only 4:15. I'm okay. So that's what we've got coming up then. So like I said, tomorrow will be 12:15 tarots. 12:15 tarots tomorrow. We don't come live on a Wednesday night. Thursday daytime. I'll be live in morning? I might come live about 9:30 in the morning on Thursday. Just because about 10:30 we normally go over to Chesterfield because it's the market day. Excuse me, in Chesterfield. It's the what market is it?
Flea market.
It's the flea market in Chesterfield. So we like to head over there for about 10:30, 11 o'clock, because you never know what bargains you might get on these places. And then there's a nice little quaint coffee shop that we like to go and have as breakfast at. So, yeah, I think this week Jordan and boys are going to come with us on Thursday. So that's going to be interesting. And then Friday, I'm off to see Claire round about 1 o'clock. I think I'm going to see Claire for a coffee. Oh, I forgot. Wednesday night. Claire and me are going to be live Wednesday night, but it's going to be a late one. It's going to be like 11-ish. 11:15, a bit like last week. It is just going to be a chat and a fun, talking about anything, everything. It'll probably start serious and then it'll probably take that dive down again. Yeah, because Claire normally comes out investigating with us, and obviously nobody really sees Claire much when we're not investigating. So I said to Claire, look, we need to pick a night when me and you can go live, so everybody can still see Claire and get used to Claire being with us. So Wednesday night, me and Claire's going to be live. Who wants to buy fleas? I know. Bleeding fleas. I hope they don't. I don't want plague coming again, Nanny Lynn. Didn't that come by fleas or flies? Oh, shit, I've just shut something down on that computer. Does it matter? Oh, I just caught that with my hand then. I'm sorry. So flea market. It's actually, Nanny, do you know, it's one of the best markets. It is when obviously you've got no storm and rain coming in. But we went last week, and there's a lady who I got to get all my books from, and she wasn't there. So I was a little bit worried last week, because so hopefully she'll be there this week. And it was just because the storm was coming that they didn't actually come out, because it was quite bad last week. So that's going to be it then. So we've got live tonight, 8:30. It were good, weren't it, Michelle? It weren't as good as what it could have been, the market side of it. But I mean, we met Michelle. We met Michelle's other half, Neil, and we had a fantastic day. I think Jules is going to be joining us as well. I don't know if Jules and Gaz will be joining us one Thursday at the market. So it was the snow. I know. Can't believe it. The flurry just come in and it just like overtook everything. And it was quite windy as well. So we couldn't really sit outside and enjoy the views as you can in Chesterfield, because it's such a little quaint town. And it's a very historic town as well. Not that I'm not saying any other town isn't, but yeah, because it's on his doorstep, it's quite a historic town. But I wouldn't mind doing the history on them all. But like I said, the next live we're going to be doing, whether it's on, I don't think it'll be on members. I think it's going to be on the main here. It's going to be about prisons and the paranormal within the prisons. So that's what we're going to be looking up today and getting everything organized for. And then I think it will be Thursday night when we're live. That's what we'll be doing, won't it? Thursday night live, we'll be talking about the prisons and the paranormal effects that happen within the prison system and things. So it'll be good. I'll be watching tonight in for once. I should think so, Nanny Lynn. You're never in. You're like a blue horse fly all over place. Yeah. Are you going to be watching tonight, Dee? Is that what you're saying? Me too. Cup of tea, or expecting coffee, and I get tea. So all in all, it's going to be a good few days. And Saturday's just going to be amazing at Ashbourne. It really is. So I do hope that you can join us on Saturday. If anybody wants to join, members, we do different book workshops in there. I do tarot readings in there. I've got to come on and work with my pendulum. Lisa, who lives out over in America, sent me some items through that are linked to her family. And I've not yet had the chance to work the pendulum with them. So I'm in Thursday too. Oh, that's good, Nanny Lane. Well, Thursday in members, I might do Thursday date. It might be tea afternoon. It might be late afternoon when I get back. I'll work a time out. But I am going to be doing the pendulum, but it's going to be with objects. So I will be and seeing if Lisa can validate anything that the pendulum brings through. So it's not going to be a personal one where I'm coming to people in chat. I'm just going to be working with the objects that Lisa sent. So I'm going to try that. If I don't get many on, what I'll do is I'll end it and I'll just do it while I'll video it and then share it out and do it that way. So either way, it'll be up and out. So that's it. So yeah, if anybody wants to join us on members, it is £2.79 a month. You can cancel it at any time. Obviously, if you cancel, you take yourself out of all groups. We do check once a month just to make sure everybody's up to date and everything else. Everybody's in that needs to be in, and those that don't want to be in have been took out. So you can cancel it. We don't actually sort the finances out for that. It goes directly to Facebook. It's a Facebook group that we've set up for that. So Facebook actually run it. But when you do join as members, you will go into where the Facebook group, you'll go into the supporters group, which is the Facebook group that sorts the payments out. When you go in that group, there is a link posted, and that you have to click that link, and that takes you to where we go live in as members. It takes you to another page, another group altogether, and that's where we go live. Blooming good price and worth every penny. Oh, thanks, Danny Lynn. But it is. I mean, it's just yeah, £2.70. You can't grumble, can you? I won't pay more than £2-3 to go and watch somebody in the thing. I just think it's ridiculous when it's like £9, £10, £15. It's do you know what I mean? What we're getting members covers stuff like the books. It covers other bits and pieces that we do in members. So yeah, my tarot cards, it helps cover my tarots. Yeah, it's all good. So anybody that wants to join, just pop across onto our main page, and you'll see supporters. We are only doing members on Facebook, though. We don't do it on YouTube. So members is Facebook only. So yeah, if you want to join me, I will be live at 1:30, continuing the Angel book. And then after this one, we have got another Angel book to read, and we've also got the chakra. I can't see it. I've put it in my drawer. It's the chakra and crystals and all different like potions and things, how to work with crystals, how to make crystal essence, and all these different things coming up. So that's going to be another one that I'm going to be reading over there as well, so we can practice some of what we talk about. We can practice. Yolanda's got a good book, and her book is it's all spells, I think it is, that Yo-Yo's got. There's all like different spells on there. I am going to order it because it's cheaper to order online than it was to buy it in shop. So I'm going to order it online. And again, when that comes, we will be going through all the spells. So they're not necessarily bad, but hey, Diane, it's not all bad spells. It's all good spells that can really enhance your life. And you've got to remember, intent really does work, and having a great imagination works too. So that's what's going to be coming up over on members. So I'm going to shoot now, guys. Tara's tomorrow at 12:15. And I will have people putting in chat. Please don't put me, please, because that's why we're getting took down, because it's classed as spam because everybody's putting it. So I think I'm just going to go to names that I feel a connection to and bring them up on screen. So that's how we're going to do it from now on. So everybody have a nice day. Thank you, Dee. Everybody have a nice day, and I shall see those who are joining me in members at 1:30. And I will see you all tonight at 8:30. And I just want to thank you so much for supporting Paul, because this is one chat that you really, really, really do not want to miss. It's going to be it's going to blow your socks off tonight. I'll tell you that. So yeah. So take care.
I didn't understand that.
Why is my phone opening up to Alexa or whatever it is? So everybody take care. Bless. Oh, Nanny Lynn, thank you. It doesn't show us when we're on StreamYards. I only see after the fact. So thank you, my lovely. I shall see you all in a bit. So take care, my lovelies. Everybody take blessings away, sending loads of healing and positivity around this world. I think the world could do with some positive thoughts from everybody coming in. So much love to you guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.